Hi friends! For today's travel diaries, we're going to one of the smallest but richest countries in the world, Luxembourg. And yes, I'm traveling alone for this trip. A little scary, not gonna lie, but also exciting. So my journey started with a train ride to Maastricht because that's where my Flixbus was departing. I booked my ticket early so I could save money and plan my itinerary better. My ticket cost €32.97. Well, not bad. Flixbus is one of the easiest and most affordable ways to travel around Europe. And just like that, after a 3-hour bus ride, we arrived in Luxembourg. It's around 5:45 a.m. Yes, super early. I was still half asleep and a bit lost. Namapajud ko for a moment trying to figure out where to go. The stations were a little confusing at first, or maybe it was just me, but thankfully I managed to find my way before the bus to the city center arrived. I considered it a small win for the day. And I just hop in the bus quickly since it's free. This is the best feeling ever, not having to tap your bank card for transportation. Anyways, I met a fellow solo traveler who's also an au pair. And she's a Filipina too, so of course we instantly clicked and decided to explore together. When we arrived in the city center, I found it so calming. The city felt vibrant. I loved how clean everything was, and we even found a free toilet in the park, which was honestly a lifesaver. And of course, the day wouldn't be complete without breakfast, so our first stop is breakfast. We went to a local cafe and ordered a croissant and cappuccino. Basic lang, papabuhi rag kalag. I really needed that energy because my accommodation check-in wasn't until 3 p.m. so it was going to be a long day. And this caught my attention. Tell me you're a Filipino without telling me you're a Filipino. Anyway, the food here was good and affordable. We only paid about €5 to €7 each. After breakfast, we just wandered around the city. Every corner was so pretty and picturesque. Some people say Luxembourg is boring, but honestly, I love the vibe. It's quiet, not crowded, and you don't feel rushed at all. Of course, travel wouldn't be complete if dili mag-aura-aura, so payain na lang sana siya dira ang mag-aura-aura. The weather's so nice, perfect for showing off a bit and taking photos, especially with hardly anyone around. After that, we continued walking around and came across a magnolia tree in full bloom. So beautiful. This is one of the reasons I love spring. Flowers are blooming everywhere. After hours of walking, we're starting to feel a bit tired, so we looked for a place to sit and eat. We weren't that hungry, so we wanted something light. In terms of food, Luxembourg has a lot to offer. Just look at this. Wow! We passed by cafes with sandwiches and pastries, very typical European lunch, but since my friend was craving for a Burger King, we ended up going there. She's obviously enjoying her food, #craving satisfied. And since I'm a food girly, I always look forward to trying different food when I travel, so here's what I ate for lunch. It was good but a bit salty for my taste. Maybe it depends on what you order, but overall it's still a decent quick option. So after eating, we continued wandering around until 2 p.m. since we were both carrying heavy bags, and let's be honest, it's just so tiring. We're finally just sitting on this bench because honestly we're exhausted. The sun is out, the weather is so nice, I don't even want to move right now. It's actually really nice to just sit and talk, you know. No rush, no distractions, just enjoying the moment. It feels so warm and calm, almost like the city is giving you a little hug. Since it's already 2 p.m., I told her she could leave her things at my hotel so we could explore freely later without bags. So we just waited for our bus to arrive and we head to my accommodation to rest because I didn't get any sleep on the bus, so I really needed it. I booked my accommodation at City Pillow Rooms. I paid around €63. Honestly, it's a bit pricey if you're alone, but if you have someone to split it with, it's definitely worth it. After a 3-hour long nap, we woke up around 7 p.m. feeling fully recharged and ready to go out again. We wanted to try a proper local restaurant, so we had dinner at restaurant Coscoville. I ordered a fish fillet with salad and fries, and she got chili con carne. For drinks, I had peach juice and she had cola. The place was so cozy and warm, which made the whole experience even better, especially since it was still a bit cold outside. After dinner, we walked around the city again at night, and it was just beautiful. Luxembourg feels so clean, organized, and peaceful. After that, we decided to go back to the hotel and rest early since we had another early start the next day. The next morning, we woke up around 7 a.m. Waking up early with this view was honestly so refreshing. I took a moment to just look out the window and appreciate how peaceful everything felt. Just made me want to slow down and enjoy the moment. We just freshen up and get ready as we plan to visit the panoramic glass overview. But let's get to the station first to wait for the bus. And after 5 minutes of waiting, finally the bus is here. One thing I'll definitely miss here is the transportation. The feeling of just getting on the bus freely, no topping, no tickets, is actually so satisfying. And on top of that, the bus even has charging ports so you can power up your phone anytime. It's just so convenient and I love it. When we arrived, we went straight to find a cafe for breakfast because we needed energy for another round of walking. And we just ordered very simple. We both had croissant and chocolate drink. We paid €5 each for a breakfast, and actually it's worth it because the croissant was surprisingly so good. It tastes delicious. After breakfast, we headed to this amazing panoramic glass elevator in Luxembourg. It's a modern glass structure that takes you up high and gives you these incredible views of the city and the valley below. Just standing there and looking out over the houses and landscape was so calming and refreshing. Look how beautiful that is. And we went down to explore the small village area below the viewpoint, and I honestly loved it there. It's the kind of place where you can just slow down and breathe. It's quiet and not crowded. Luxembourg may be small, but it offers such a rich experience. The atmosphere is so peaceful and everything is organized, and it's definitely a place I'd recommend, especially if you enjoy slow and meaningful travel. And honestly, this is what I love most about traveling. You get to see beautiful places, learn about different cultures, and experience new things. But more than that, it's the people you meet along the way. So we went back to the hotel to pick up our things because my departure back to Maastricht was at 1 p.m. So basically, I only had half a day to explore the city. But honestly, it was still totally worth it. I enjoyed it so much and hope to be back soon. We're finally going to the station, and we decided to go there early because we did not want to miss our bus. When we arrived in Maastricht, we were so hungry, so we decided to eat at Minari, an Asian restaurant there. And after all the European food, I was really craving for something familiar, and the food was so good. It's so lekker. And that's it for today's travel diary. Thank you for watching and hope to see you on my next vlog. Bye!